Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 10 of my Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. So last time, what the frick happened last time? We beat the Painted World, which was great. And I spared Crossbreed Priscilla, which was because I don't really gain anything, and she's adorable, and I love her tail, and so I was like, whatever. If I cared about her tail cut weapon for the achievement, I have to come back in New Game Plus, like, at least one more time anyway, if I care to, so, and so last episode, things got pretty janky. Well, the jank is not over yet. So a couple things. Firstly, 4K capture utility was what I was using because I upgraded my Elgato, and the new Elgato, that's what you have to use in order, according to Elgato, that's what you have to use. Here's the thing about 4K capture utility. It is broken. It is completely unusable. So it has all these tech problems, and I'm not going to get into all of it because I don't want to spend 15 minutes ripping it a new one. So suffice it to say, it's super broken and it's unusable. So originally I was trying to make it work, but audio was desyncing and editing, and it was just completely broken. So what the new setup that I'm trying is actually using OBS. I'm trying to use OBS to do all of my recording now, including console. So it works way better than capture utility already, even with its problems. A new problem that is surfaced, because there always must be some sort of problem. A new problem that is surfaced is the little capture tends to just not work. It tends to just freeze and stop working. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I've tried some fixes, and we'll see if they take. We'll see if it works. But yeah, I'm trying some fixes, and I'm trying to fix it. So we're gonna see. I'm trying to fix it. So for now, it does appear to be working. And so we're gonna see. And so the other thing, if audio balancing is weird, because this is OBS and not my old school Elgato, I can't do the balancing and editing. Like if my voice is too loud or the game is too loud or one versus the other is not good, I have to only fix that in post. And I did a sound test, and the balancing between them seems okay. And if the balancing is good, if the level's just too low, I can turn that up in editing. And so at the moment, that's kind of my plan, is keep the balancing where it is because it's good, and then turn it up in editing. And then I'm thinking that'll be my plan. Also, if quality is different, it is a work in progress because now I have to use OBS for everything now, all of my recording stuff. And I obviously am using my new capture card, but I'm using it with OBS instead of Elgato's dogshit software. Anyway, and so that being said, I'm hoping it doesn't freeze on me, and I'm hoping it continues to work because at the moment it is working. So if anything goes wrong, it's a work in progress. So off camera, I have been a busy bee. So yesterday, because everything wasn't working, I didn't really feel like I got to do a real episode of Dark Souls, and obviously it wasn't because I lost all the sound, and so it was just lo-fi, and I just showed the cuts that were important, and that's just kind of it. That's the best I could do. So yeah, and so I showed off Ash Lake. We went to yesterday, and it was super pretty. And we met that giant dragon, and I unlocked that achievement for the Dragon Covenant. And all that jazz. Well, actually, I was doing other grinding off camera. If you guys remember the large Titanite demon that was near the bonfire that's inside the cathedral area where in Anor Londo, where pretty near to where we fight Smo and Ornstein, there's a bonfire in there that you have to go through 2 Black Knights to get to him, but there's a Titanite demon that was in a room, and he was scaly, and I didn't want to fight him, so I didn't. At the time, I tried fighting him once, but it didn't go well. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I care, and I didn't want to deal with it. So off camera, I actually went back and I killed him. And I went back and killed him. I got his Demon Titanite, and I actually upgraded Quelaag's Fury Sword to +3 now. So that's pretty cool. And so as you can see now, it does pretty good damage. It has I think that's its regular attack is 78, which I think it's up from 74. And the fire damage is up from I think 200 to 220 now. So obviously that's super cool. And then I also was connecting things off camera. Trying to think what else I did. I did a lot of stuff off camera yesterday. So one thing that I did off camera, so obviously was upgrading Quelaag's Fury Sword, which is great. The other thing that I did off camera, I'm watching OBS and making sure my frame rate doesn't look like shit. At the moment, it kind of looks like it's being laggy, you know? But I don't know. I can't totally tell. Like, I'm worried that now I'm just paranoid because I'm worried it's going to be horrible. And so now I'm always worried that it's going to look like shit. But I really should just let that part go because, like, once the video's exported, and once it's, like, prepared, then I can look at it and see if it looks bad. But because the preview is not going to reflect what it totally looks like, not 100%. Anyway, I should let that go. Sorry about that. So I'm just, like, I've been battling tech stuff all freaking weekend, and I'm, like, have had my fill. Anyway, so off camera. So I actually went into the forest, and because initially I wasn't totally planning on it. What I was kind of thinking was that I could just kind of grab any little side stuff, like just run around, get to know the forest a little better, rather than make you guys sit through another episode of me throwing myself into the woods and getting my ass killed again and again. And so I thought if I was more methodical, really, really slow, and I just like grabbed any collectibles kind of thing, and then I could just sort of make it work. Well, it actually worked that way. If I did it real slow, and I just one by one fought every enemy, very careful on the aggro, that kind of thing, and because of it, it actually went well. So I ran into the woods, the Dark Root Basin, where obviously that we're going today. I went further into that, and I actually found, I believe it's called the Enchanted Ember. It's like Enchanted something or other. Let's see. You'll notice I have a way more dragon scales than when we last saw each other. No, wait, controller, stop. I don't know what the hell the controller was just doing. Anyway, there it is. So Enchanted Ember. So I picked that up in the woods. I found that, which is super exciting. Anyway, and so I picked that up. I also picked up another armor set. There was, I believe it's called the Eastern armor set, but I think you guys saw me grab that one on camera. There might have been a few, like maybe like a lost soul or two, maybe. Anyway, but I got the Enchanted Ember, which is one of the important things. The other important thing in the woods, and this one did not go well, but about halfway on the way to Sif, the next boss we have to fight, there's this little gateway doorway that just has it's just like ruined castle, and it has this walkway that goes down. Well, what I didn't realize is that in that little area up to above your head to the left is a giant cat that looks straight out of Alice in Wonderland. I'm not kidding. It looks absolutely like the Cheshire Cat from, I think it's the live action remake of Alice in Wonderland. Very creepy looking, but turns out that cat, you actually can talk to him, and that is how I believe it's actually a her. My sound was off at the time, so I don't know what it sounds like. And that is how you join the Forest Hunter Covenant. And so I talked to her, but I wasn't totally paying attention because, like I said, my sound was off, and I was watching some videos on my other screen. And so I was just sort of knocking stuff out on the side kind of deal. And it was kind of what I was up to instead. So she asked me a question, a yes or no question, and I didn't know what she asked me, and I was worried she was asking me if I want to join the Covenant, and so I said no. But apparently that's not what she was asking me, because it locked me out of whatever it is she wanted, and then she wouldn't talk to me after that, so I got angry and I attacked her, and I swiped at her, and she vanished. I didn't kill her, but she just vanished, and she's like, oh, stupid hunter, foolish hunter, and she vanishes, and she's gone now. So I messed that up. But it doesn't really matter because obviously, like I said, if I really care, I'll be back for New Game Plus, and she'll be back, and I'll try again. So it really doesn't matter. But I messed that up. But now we're lined up to go straight into Sif now, and I know how to get there. I've been spending a lot of time in the stupid woods. Also, I found the other Hydra. It's been the game different basic area guides have been mentioning a second Hydra, just like the one that we fought in Ash Lake. Well, I found him, and I know how to get to him now. But according to what I was looking up, you actually don't fight him here because you can't reach him from where I was at. At least it didn't look like it to me. So I found him. I didn't fight him, but I found him. And there's a very tall ladder, and I went down there, and it looked like this little spit of land, but he's on the opposite side of the lake. And when you jump down there, he turns and starts shooting water at you, just like the other one did. But you can't reach him, so I climbed out rapidly, as you might imagine. And so I didn't actually fight him, but I found him. Now, according to the area guides that I was looking at, it looks like you actually fight him after Sif, is when you actually get to the area of the side of the lake that he's actually on. So that's interesting. Other things that I did off camera. So let's see. If you guys remember back in Firelink, when there's the first group of skeletons, and then there's like stairways that they're attached to the cliff, and then there's one of them that's throwing fire bombs at you. It's near that giant bridge where if you jump over the gap, you can talk to the merchant. It's right beside that. If you go up all the way up those stairs, and so you're working your way towards the bridge, you know, like where you would meet Solaire kind of thing, when you're the first time when you're on your way there. So there's a locked door that says like does not open from this side. Well, I got that open. I'm trying to think how to describe this without having to show it to you, because it would be a little bit difficult to get to. I mean, it not that difficult, but it would be time consuming. So when you're on your way to Blighttown initially, and Valley of the Drakes, when you're on your way there is, I'm trying to think how, I'm like running the way to get there through my head, so I try and explain this as concisely as possible. Right, so where you first fight the undead assassins and all those dogs that have poison, when it's that skinny alleyway really near where you fight the Capra demon, if you actually continue on that way, and then there's the door to the depths, like to the first time, the very beginning door to it. If you actually go left up the stairs, and then there's a tower, and if you run all the way up the tower, there's a hallway, and initially it looked like it was like a drop off. I think we discovered that much together forever ago, but it looked like it was a fall, so I didn't go in. Well, it's actually not a fall. It's just a really dark hallway. If you step into it and follow it all the way down, there is a crazy like merchant lady, and she sells all kinds of moss, including like homeward bones. I bought 4 more, so we're back up to 10, by the way. And then she also sells all kinds of moss and like stuff that you would use to fight curse and poison and toxic and all kinds of things. And so I bought some homeward bones from her, so got us back up to an even 10. But if you continue past her, you can actually open a gate, that gate that's near Firelink. So I opened that gate up, which was great. And then I also... What was the other one that I did? Because I did another one. I'm trying to remember how I accessed that one. Somewhere it was near Firelink? Where was it? I'm trying to remember how else I got there. But I discovered another part of the Basin Forest. I'm trying to remember how I got there. How did I discover that? I discovered the other part of Darkroot Basin, the one where there's like all these crystal people, and there's like a big set of walkways, and like and I opened up other doorways, so now we can get there easier. But I don't remember where it is. Where did I discover that? Oh, I think I remember. So in Valley of the Drakes, there's the two walkways on the left and right side. The one on the left is a dead end. On the right side, you'll follow it. The big undead dragon is over there. Well, I actually killed the undead dragon off camera as well. He was very easy. It's the same exact principle as fighting him in the Painted World, fun fact. And so I killed him, and he gave me like a dragon scale or 2, nothing crazy. We already got the loot from him, so nothing insane. And then if you continue on, there is like 4 little drakes that shoot lightning. They hit pretty hard, but we're really tough, and I could have been there forever ago, so they weren't hard. If you let them hit you, they can hit pretty hard. But I killed all of them. I found a brigand armor set that we're not going to use. I think the bandit or one of the classes starts with it. But I also found another spider shield, by the way, which was interesting. And then I also found a humanity, I believe, over there. And at the very end of it all, there is another lift, just like there is to get to New Londo Ruins. There's an identical looking one on the very, very back side of the Valley of the Drakes. And so if you take that lift, it actually drops you to another piece of the Darkroot Basin. Which was neato. And so I went through. I unlocked that area. I found a like regular leather armor that didn't have a helmet. It doesn't look nearly as cool as ours, by the way. I found like a longbow. It's just like some garbage. There was a knight there that I imagine if you were there too early would be pretty tough, but I walked all over him. He was incredibly easy. Because obviously we're over leveled, like crazy over leveled for that area. And then I explored a little bit, but only up until I just saw the big part of the forest that has all this crystal stuff. And once I saw that, I was like, okay, this is like a whole thing. I don't want to be over here. And so I turned around after that. And so, but a lot of the initial little stuff I connected, and I found that like at some point there was a fork in the road. There was like a triple fork in the road at like when you're walking through pathways in Dark Root Basin. Well, it actually connects to that. I'm almost wondering if I might remember where to get there from this side. I might remember. We probably could do that much together, because it might be over this way. Like I connect it this way. I might actually could show you that part. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I did. Like I said, I did a lot of like wandering stuff off camera. Oh, well, because of all of my wandering and all the random things that I did, I actually got a lot of souls, and so I actually leveled us up twice. So now, as you can see, dexterity is at 40, and our vitality is now at 27. So I believe last time we were together, I was at 39 dexterity and then 26 vitality. So now we are at 27 and 40. Also, I was doing research on how all of the stats work, and turns out 40 is not how it caps off. So as it turns out, there is like a soft and a hard cap for your stats, apparently is how it works. Let me see. I was just going to open up this little guide that I found that it really concisely explains it. Okay, so apparently in different Dark Souls, it works a little differently, apparently, according to what I was reading. But apparently, so here's a cute, quick little guide that I thought was super neato. So vitality soft caps at 30 and 50, massive diminishing returns after 50. So I'm assuming by soft cap, he means that, like, you can still do it, but it's not going to give you crap, like, which is why it's a soft cap, I imagine. Like, getting your vitality to 30 is like the biggest jump. After that, there's little gains, but it's not as useful. Once you get it to 50, after 50, it's like barely useful at all. It's kind of how I picture is what I assume he means by that. And so attunement is like different stuff that we're not going to use. Endurance is another one that obviously we do use. So endurance hard cap on stamina gains at 40. Equip load increases evenly up to max, which is 99, I suppose. But it looks like your stamina will continue increasing up until 40. Strength soft caps at 20 and 40. Note that two-handing grants the benefits of 50% of your strength rating, meaning 27 strength hits the soft cap when two-handing a weapon. We're not going strength, so that doesn't matter a whole lot. Now, this is another one that actually does matter to us, is dexterity. Soft caps at 20 and 40 for damage scaling. Also provides a slight speed up of casting times for offensive spells from 30 to 45. So soft cap at 40. So now that we've hit 40, we will dump no more points into dexterity, because it's no longer going to be useful. And then he talks about other ones, like faith has a soft cap of 50, intelligence soft caps at 40 for intelligence scaling weapons, with further caps at 45 and 50 for catalysts. Resistance doesn't provide enough benefit to level, but it's worth noting its bonuses to defenses, soft cap at 15 and 30, like etc, etc, etc. But this guy's post on Reddit was very concise, very clear, and very useful. So now that we got our dexterity to 40, we won't dump any more points there. So for now on, I think getting our vitality and endurance evenly leveling up, I think will be our strategy from here on out. But yeah, I found that online thanks to that guy's answer, and it was obviously very concise and very, very clean to understand, which is super, super cool. So that's how all the stats work. So sorry that was literally like almost like 15-20 minutes of talking, but like I said, I did a lot off camera, so there was a lot to catch up on. Really hoping that the frame rate thing that I'm seeing in the preview is not what it looks like for you, because it's smoother than that for me, and I'm really hoping that's not what you're seeing, because boy, I would just love it to be cleaner than that. So I'm hoping the preview is just lying to me, but I might be able to show you, because I mean, like the little test that I didn't look laggy at all, like visual wise. I'm willing to bet it's just the preview, that the actual video hopefully won't actually be that laggy. But anyway, so with my new dexterity stat, you'll notice that I am really powerful. Like, as far as like my damage, like, you can see I can one-shot the tree people now with my regular blade, like, just cuz. But let me see if I can remember how I got there. I almost think it's back. So doing this backwards is a little bit weird. Oh lord, I didn't quite realize you were all the way over here. Look at that regular swipe. That was a fast attack, 292 damage. That's like disgusting. Anyway, but I actually think it's right over here. I almost think. Yeah, there it is. It's right over here. I want to just get this guy out of the way so he doesn't come up behind me. Take that, hippie. Anyway. Okay, so it actually is right here. So this actually leads to a whole other piece of everything, and I was very over-leveled, obviously, now that I'm here, and we didn't explore this the first time. But this is what I found, was I opened up the ways to get to all of this stuff. I don't know if the Big Knight will be back. He wasn't very tough. I imagine he would be very scary if you fought him when things were new. But obviously we are very over-leveled, so... But this is what I found, is I think... Not that way. It's lower, but there's like this pathway follows the cliff a very long way. And I found a tunnel that leads to all this stuff. And it's continuing to go low. But I also found an armor set. Didn't mean to roll off there. That was accidental. Anyway, but it's fine. We didn't roll off all the way, so it's fine. But yeah, I found an armor set, and I almost think Valley of the Drakes. I think the entrance is over here, I think. And I think it was the Valley of the Drakes was how you got there. Let's see. Yeah, keep going down. The foresty area, if memory serves, is up there to the right, I think. If you follow that. I just kind of want to show you where the door is on how I got here. So it looks like that knight doesn't respawn, because when I got here, he was like right here. And when I turned the corner, he jumped me. It scared the shit out of me, but his damage output was pathetic. Because last second, I whipped my shield up and blocked it. It didn't do a thing to me. And then after that, then I stepped out and just kicked his ass, so it's fine. But this was the guy that I found that had the leather armor set that wasn't very useful. Well, that's not useful at all. And then I think he had a bow, and the bow is just like, dog crap. But this is what I found, and I forgot. There's a bonfire right over here. So we could go look at that crystal area. So maybe we'll actually rest here. But what I found was over here, and I think this leads to Valley of the Drakes. But this is what I found. Yep, this is it. So this lift takes you to the other side of Valley of the Drakes. Fun fact. We don't need to go back down there, but that's where that lift goes, and that's what I found. And then I found this bonfire, which of course I activated, and then I kept on trucking. And then when I stepped out here, I got jumped by the knight, who did not survive our encounter. And I found the armor set, and then when I was running up here... now that we're on camera together, we can check out probably the actual forest together, but it is farther along this pathway. I think it's just over here. There we go, yeah. So then I had options. I was like, do I go up and figure out what's up there, or do I go this way? I went around the rock, using my head as an arrow for your reference. That rock ledge right there. I went to that point and looked around the corner and saw tall-looking crystal guys, and I saw, I think, a giant creature of some kind in the distance. And I was like, okay, this is like a whole area. I don't want to look at all of this without recording. And so I ran back and ran up this way, and then that's when I discovered all of that, which was cool. But now that we're on camera, we actually could explore this stuff together. I'm going to take a quick little second here, and I'm going to take a drink, because I am in pain. My poor throat, and I'm all stuffed up all the time, and it's tragic. Now, I think that there was an item over here. I almost think there was an item over here. I think it was like against that tree, this closest tree here. I think it was near there. There was a corpse with an item, and I was like, ooh, an item. And so I sprinted into it to grab it, and then I turned and saw everything that was going on, and I'm like, okay, screw this. And then I ran away. I don't remember what the item was, or if it was super useful or not. It might have been just an armor or a weapon or something I don't care about. Oh, that was something else I found. I found the Grass Crest Shield. This is one of the shields that everyone talks about. So the Grass Crest Shield, it doesn't block 100% of physical moves like our Spider Shield does, but it's super cool because this shield actually gives you a sped up stamina recovery. And so a lot of people recommend this shield because it's worth taking a little bit of physical damage because of the increased stamina recovery. And then I've noticed that a lot of people actually don't carry it at all. They'll two-hand their weapon and they'll just carry the shield on their back because even if it's on your back, it's still active. And so you still get faster stamina recovery. And so that was super neato. I don't remember if the guy that I showed you, if that corpse, I almost think that corpse actually was holding the Grass Crest Shield and not the armor set, but it was somewhere over here that I found that armor set. Not that it's useful to us or anything, but anyway. But yeah, I found some cool stuff. The armor set might have been this guy. I don't remember anymore. But as you can see, I was like, ooh, I think there's an item over here, and then I ran up. I believe it was here, and There he is, right there. See? I grabbed this item, and then I saw all of this, and I'm like, oh, hell no. And so then I bounced after that. Now, now that I'm standing here looking a little bit more, now that I'm standing here, oh, wow, these guys are, like, weak as hell. They look nasty, scary, but they're actually incredibly weak. Obviously, only because we're over-leveled as hell. That's not the game's fault. Look at that. With a strong attack, I can two-shot those guys. Obviously, that's not what would happen if you were here early. Anyway, but there's actually a Hydra. Is that the same Hydra? Do you think it's on the other side of the basin, do you think? Because I saw a Hydra, but I didn't fight him. I'm like, I can't even reach that guy, and so then I bounced. I bet you it's the same Hydra. How many Hydras could be in this game? So, I bet you it's the same one. That would be interesting. Wow, finally fire. They have the same moveset as the big mushroom people. Fun fact. According to what I'm noticing. Ugh. It's alright. The damage isn't that bad. Mostly I gotta get him to come over here and stop shooting at me. Yeah, if he could just stop that. Its range is a little bit more than you would believe. I'm so close to the item. Oh, I found knight armor. Anyway, I don't know if can I go all the way out into that lake, or does it have a shelf? Oh, you think you are funny? I hit him once. Oh, look at that. My shield can actually tank that. Come on. You put your head down once, I know you can do it. Maybe I have to get into the water. Yeah, we can totally take him. See what I mean? He's weak as hell. He looks big and scary, but he's not. I'm a little nervous that the water's not real. That it's like that there'll be a shelf in here somewhere. It's gonna give my stamina a second to come back. Come on. I couldn't see. I was just guessing on hoping he was in range. When they land behind me, they knock me forward. It's the only thing I can't stop, is if they land behind me. Can't see. The smoke is so nasty from that shot. Oh, he is. Come on. I'm not going farther out till you're dead. Alright, come on. A little more. He's kind of far away. I don't know how far to go. I don't want to risk dying. I got another one. That was a guess. I couldn't see him. Alright, come on. Almost. Come on. I think I can see the shelf. I can just see the line just now. All right, so there is a line, which means even if I kill him over here, I can't get to him. But we can experiment with finding the shelf after we kill him, and seeing if there's like a one little path if you find it. You also might just find him later. You just might not be able to, you know, get there yet. Come on. I need you to not do that, if you could manage it. Alright, the shelf is like right here, so... Alright, it's a little bit warmer. There it is, okay. There's the shelf. Alright, come on. Okay, I think I need him to be like right here. Oh. I have like one more hit on the head and he's toast. Almost. But see, his head dips briefly, but... I hit him. Oh, I think he's dead. Ah, there you go. See, 5,000. He wasn't even. You didn't even get as many toys. But hey, that's over there. Over there, there's a ladder to the right of that waterfall, and that is what I found while I was over here. But Duskfall Ring. Let's see here. Duskfall Ring. Dusk Crown Ring. Grants extra magic castings, but halves HP. Wow. Well, that's going all in on that strategy. Anyway, but I don't think you can get here, because this right here, there's the shelf. With the color being what it is on the recording, I don't know if you can even see it, but I can barely see it too. But yeah, there's a shelf right here, and I don't want to slip off and die. Not because there's no reason to die right now. Anyway, but yeah, he wasn't hard. He was obviously, because we're way over leveled for this area. But I found him, but did not fight him earlier, because obviously I didn't want to do all that off camera. You know, I already did more off camera than I should have, just for the record. So it's like I already did more than I should have, so. But that's the thing, is like I felt robbed. Like I wanted to play more, like, and so it's like grinding off camera is a good endeavor to do. Like, so that part made sense, and like, and I don't feel bad about the grind, like, but like I did explore too much off camera. Like, and the only thing I told myself it was probably okay is because it was all areas that we'd seen, you know what I mean? It was everything we'd seen already. It was just like, you know, I don't know, just like, it was areas we'd seen, I was just like connecting hallways and stuff, but this is interesting though. This is not where we came from, so I'm curious to see where this leads. Anyway, but yeah, I did a little too much exploring off camera, and I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have waited and done it and kept it. Ooh, do you think that dude with the dragon tooth is in here? Holy Lord, he sure is. Oh, wow. Look who can tank his things with his shield now. Oh, you are so toast, pal. Ow. He still hurts. Feel that, idiot? Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Yeah, there you go. Not this time, pal. Not this time. You killed me so many freaking times. Oh, hey, that was Havel. I recognize that name. I don't know what. I don't remember his whole deal. But hey, that's Havel. And boost maximum equipment load. That would be super nice if you were going like really heavy armor. But look at that, guys. We even got our revenge on freaking Havel. And we opened this this door, which apparently is just a shortcut that, you know, I mean, it's not really a shortcut, but like it opens it up so it's a loop now. But that's actually Havel. So that dragon tooth, even now, I am level 69. Nice, by the way. But I'm level 69, and it still hits like hard as shit. So that's interesting. But that was Havel, and look at that. We managed to, we finally got our revenge. That guy killed me several times way back in the day, and, you know, we finally got our revenge. Finally. And yeah, turns out we opened that way up, so that's cool. I think it was just all the way up, I believe. So just keep ascending, I believe, is just the ticket, maybe? Yeah, I believe so. I think we're on the right track here. Anyway, we finally got that guy, like unfinished business. That's nice. Also, something else that I did off camera. I went to the big lizard guy, Frompt. Isn't that the one that we've met? There is another one later on. Spoiler alert. But yeah, of the one there's like the one that we've met, I believe, is Frompt, and Okay, I just wasn't sure if the other one was coming after me. Anyway, I fed him all of our spare weapons from our bottomless box. Oh, this is the wrong way. That's how you get here. That's the wrong one. Anyway, but yeah, and not like if we had multiple copies, I fed him the copies. Even stuff that we're not going to use, I kept. Like for instance, the broken sword, like the broken sword handle, for instance. We had like freaking 12 of them. I fed him 11 of them. I kept one. You know, things like that. So if we had multiples, I fed him the multiples. But that's it. I didn't feed him like anything single. So I just thought I would make that known. So I got a fair amount of souls for it. How the frick do you get up there? All of my exploring, and I still haven't been over there. Anyway, I really don't know. I also don't know the item, and I don't know if it's useful or good or anything else, but... I don't know, man. It is awfully suspicious. But it kind of looks like you can reach it from that part of that castle. And I don't know where that is, but, like, you know. Maybe it would reveal itself later. Maybe. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and rest. Oh, I also kindled this bonfire. So because this little foresty area was spooky enough that I actually kindled the bonfire, I decided it was worth it. Also, kindling is not hard because kindling, all it takes is 2 humanity. You need 1 humanity to reverse your hollowing so that you're human form and super cute again, and then you need 1 to kindle the bonfire, and that's it. So you only need 2 humanity, and like even spending like 30 humanity on the witch's spider sister, on Quaylag's sister, and even after that, I still, even right now, I have like 14 humanity or something. Like, it's not hard because there's, if you go to the sewer bonfire, and if you run the same route that I was doing forever ago to grind, that's like one of the best ways to farm humanity because rats have a really high chance of dropping humanity comparatively. And so that's a great place to farm. So you could absolutely kindle probably every bonfire in the game because there's no limit to grinding. So I could grind until I had all the humanity in the world, like just a matter of time. And so and patience if you want to. So really, if I wanted to, I could do that. So really, you could probably like kindle every bonfire in the game eventually, you know. So I will probably be a little more free. If there's any area that I'm struggling with to a degree that I'm like, if I just had more Estus kind of thing. Usually that's not a problem because for the most part, like, your health is gone. Like, you know, you didn't really have a shot, right? If you're being swarmed by enemies, you probably don't have an opening to heal anyway. And so it kind of doesn't really matter. But, you know, it could be useful if you are successfully clearing an area. It's a long way, and you are surviving. It's just a matter of having enough time, you know, just like having enough endurance to clear an area. Then it would probably be worth it. Anyway, so now we're going to work our way towards Sif. Now I know right where he is. I've just spent so long in this stupid forest that I'm getting really acquainted. But so we're gonna run because the enemies in here are not fooling around, and I've killed this same group of knights and people in here so many frickin' times that I'm not flapping around with them anymore. I've killed them a lot. All these first guys are not hard. The only real hard one is a little ways into that part of the forest. That's where the cat is, by the way, for the Forest Covenant. Anyway, that's where they would be if I hadn't have attacked her. But anyway, I've killed all those guys so many times. Like, the only hard one is the knight with like the great sword. He's the only one that matters. The only one that's remotely difficult. And just because he hits so damn hard, so if you leave an opening, it's tough. And it's only really tough because even fighting him one-on-one wouldn't be the end of the world. But he has a buddy, he has an archer buddy that shoots at you. And I died several times to him on camera, and I almost died several times to him off camera. And so after that, my new strategy was like, run the hell away. I'm just not dealing with it. So we found this door together on camera. I think I showed it. I think I showed it. I just want to make sure he's not going to chase me into the boss fight. And I'll fight him if he comes all the way this way. I will absolutely fight him. I can beat him. He's not hard, especially the first 3 that you'll encounter. Not tough. There's a bandit guy with a dagger. I think you guys, even in the last video, you guys saw all of them on camera. But there's a one with a dagger. He's not tough. There's a caster. He's not tough either. And then there's the guy with the axe. And there's I think there's a healer as well. The healer's only annoying because his heal is very powerful and it completely heals him. And so it can be a little bit like there's a more attrition than I would prefer to actually finish him off. So anyway, but obviously it does not look like it because by now he would be there if he was here. So anywho. But we found this door together on camera, and we walked in a little bit, but I recognized the sword in the center, and I'm like, oh, this is the boss. I don't want to deal with this yet. And so then I turned around because I was hoping to find other stuff in the forest first. So anyway, okay, I think that's everything. I think we're ready. So lots of catching up this episode. Really sorry about that. It's because of the stupid tech problems I've been having. Sorry, the stupid tech problems I've been having that I've had to deal with that just made it, difficult because then last episode was butchered and I had to figure out how to make it work and it was just so bad. Anywho, so, okay, I've taken another swig of mandarin orange flavored water and here we go. We have a dexterity of 40 and a really powerful sword and all that jazz, and I think we're ready. Oh, the other thing I tried to give Andre the enchanted shard, but he wouldn't take it. He mentioned how cool it is, and he wished he could, but he just couldn't. And I would imagine there's probably another blacksmith. Maybe the giant would take it, but maybe there's a third blacksmith that does more like magic stuff. I don't know. I would imagine the enchanted shard is used for improving enchanted weapons, I would imagine, but I don't know that. Just a guess. Anywho, here we go. I'm ready. I mean, as ready as a man can be, I guess. Luckily, the commute here isn't bad, so that's a good thing. At least it's not hard. Oh, apparently it's actually not going to activate until I almost touch the sword. That's neato. Makes me feel better. I imagine when I come back, it's not going to play this cutscene every time. I'm like, oh, dear. This dog is going to kick my ass. All right, here we go. Oh, God. Get my stuff. He has a hard time hitting you if you stay underneath his legs. Hey, I got bleed on him. That was good. He is not a hard boss. Oh, I didn't quite get underneath him in time. Hey, I don't know, my controller's being real weird. I have the extra Estus, you might as well. Hold still. Nope, I'm not backing up. Oh, the frames, god damn. Oh, bleh. All right, I don't know why the frames was so bad there. Anyway, well, he was easy. Yeah, that's the strat, dude. You just sit underneath his legs, and he's not gonna do crap. Oh, I got 40,000 souls for him. He was not hard. That's cool. I got an achievement too. Anyway, so what is that? What is that thing? Is it a ring? Yes, it is a ring. Traverse Abyss. The ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the abyss. It's where, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. Must be a story thing. Anyway, he wasn't hard, obviously. Hornet ring. Let's see. Hornet Ring. Boost critical attacks. Ooh. That's neato. I don't think it's better than what I have, but I don't think, but that's cool. Well, he wasn't hard. All you have to do is stay underneath his legs, and he's not gonna. He can't do a thing. All right. Well, we got him. What should we do now? I have 50,000 souls. I'm tempted to use a homeward bone and get the hell out of here, and go to the bonfire we rested at, and then spend them, and then after that, look. I'm also wondering, because we're so deep in the forest, if well, I shouldn't explore anyway, just because of the souls I have. Like, even if I wanted to come right back here, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. So maybe that's the ticket. Let's go ahead and just use this and get the hell out of here. We have an extra because of the fight, and I would rather not chance, messing around with 50,000 souls. It's not quite enough, but it's almost enough to level up twice. So. Alright, we can level up once, though. I'm thinking Vitality just because it's less. Maybe once I get Vitality to 30, then we'll start leveling Endurance evenly with it. I think it's something like that could be good. I need like 7,000 more, and then I would be able to level up again. But I don't think I have enough loose souls to do it with. I think I only have... Yeah, I just have the one, but I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much it's worth, and I need like 7,000 more, I mean, we could try. It's probably a little one. Ooh. Is that enough? Almost. I need 29,000. Okay, well maybe I'm gonna really quick kill some foresty, maybe really quick we'll kill some tree people, and maybe I'll run into the forest a little bit and kill those other guys because they're worth a little bit more, like the knights and stuff that I've been fighting. Maybe I'll fight them a few times and we'll finish this up. Just to get us an even level, that'd be really nice. Yeah, they're only worth 100. I'm gonna fight those, some of the beginning knights, because they're not hard, and especially the beginning like 3, probably I could totally kill pretty easily. So maybe let's go ahead and do that. At first I was gonna cut away, but now I'm thinking like I don't have to cut away. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill the mage one first. He's the one I always tried because it was easiest. Hey! Oh. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, 2,000 souls, dude. That he alone might have been enough. Let's bounce. Let's see if that was enough. See, just like one nasty combo, and I did almost 1,000 damage. Like, it's pretty gross. Pretty gross. And it's not as gross as it gets. This is just, me doing the best I can. Hey, look at that. We got Vitality up by 2. Now we're even with Endurance. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well now we can go ahead and repair, because our stuff shouldn't need a lot, so even the amount we have should be fine. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should look at my area guide next. Okay, we are back. So actually, it looks like the method... We actually have to go to where we fought the Hydra. Now, just the question is where... We could try it, though, the other way. We could try it this way. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I should just run all the way to him and then try and go down. I think the easiest way, the way how I did it... Let's go ahead and kill this dude. Hang on. Go ahead and take care of this little gnat first. Alright, Haas, come on. Let's see it. Uh-oh. An opening. Okay. Trying to remember if trying to think if I know the way enough to chance running through the woods. Okay. We might know the way enough. I almost think it was like this way left kind of thing. We're gonna get chased, but I think we can outrun them. I don't think they're fast enough to actually keep up with me the whole time. We'll see if I know the way. I know I'm being pursued, like I said. 'Twas an inevitability. Obviously, it's not that way. Oh, God. Hang on. Very tight cluster of trees there. Alright, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. I know he was coming. I was trying to finish his buddy before he got too close. Okay. So there's all of them. That's just another way to get to that other side. But we're going to try this and see if there was another way down. Now that the Hydra's dead, we can see. But I believe over to there, that body over in the distance, I think he was holding an armor set. Some other armor set that we're not going to use. I think that's what I found down there. But this is what I found. This is where I found the Hydra from the other side. So the Hydra is normally obviously down there. But according to the area guide I'm seeing, it looks like there's supposedly something else down here to do. Now, I don't know if you can access anything from this side or if we'll have to go to the shore, you know, like the other side of it completely. But because I didn't try to, I didn't look, I didn't try. Like, can I walk through the water? Or is it like a cliff? Normally you can see the cliff if there is one. I'm wondering if all of this is complete. It looks pretty complete. Normally you could see the ledge. I feel like I can see the ground, like, because obviously over here is the shore. I would equip the ring that I have to speed up, but I'm not obviously in any danger. So oh, he's dead. Anyway, maybe we'll kill this other one too, just to get him out of the way. I just don't want any of these little peons interfering. Okay, so let's see. I know the shelf is there. It is. There's the ledge right there. So let's follow it. Although maybe we will really quick. This one. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick, just to make it a little faster. Because that's still the ledge. Okay, so I truly can't go that way. Okay, so do you think there's another way around this way? Because especially in the lighting, like, just using a little bit of lighting, you can see if there's the edge or not. Uh-oh, I'm having trouble seeing it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, there it is. Nice and easy. For you guys, I don't know if you can see anything. I might just look like I'm crazy, but on mine I can see the lip. And I'm just not sure... Okay, so there's the waterfall. We're a long ways out. Okay, hang on. Just make sure there's... That's a little more secure when I could see the ledge. Because I'm a little worried I'm not going to see it if it's in front of me. But I can still see the ground. Like, do you think all of this is solid ground? Like, I'm just being completely insane? Well, I mean, it's probably all solid, right? I mean, all of this looks solid, but, like, where's the ledge? Is the ledge just over there? Well, actually, I can see the ledge in the distance. You can see it right there. Well, I can. I don't know if what you guys can see. Oh, okay. Well, unless there's another ledge... This should go all the way. I was just curious. Okay. Well, unless there's another ledge. But this guy's standing on it. Standing on, obviously, some kind of ground, right? So. Ooh. It does look like there's stuff over here. Is he a special one? Well, he better be awfully damn special if he's hoping to stop me. Alright, so he has a little more health than most of the rest of them, but... Woo. Oh, that's gross. Oh, my lordy. He, like, took my eyebrows off with that. Upside, I don't have to worry about, Oh, he has more reach than you'd think. So, yeah. Not that special. He's... Oh, my lord. So you were the woman I was looking for.
So, it is thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am dust of Ulusil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulusil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Absolutely. I can't learn sorcery.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need. Pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Aha. Alright. That's what we were here for. I'm just curious if there's anything on the back wall all the way before we completely turn around. I'm also watching for a hole, because falling would be ridiculous. Huh. Yeah, so it really is just that, huh? Alright. So now let's go ahead and go back to the shoreline. And it looks like we can like summon her again right at the shoreline and get some loot, according to the little guide that I saw. So it looks like. So let's go ahead and go back to the shore, and we will see if that's true. Now the ledge is over there, and it looks totally fine. So yeah, we can just run all the way there. But it does occur to me now that I was down here. That obviously I could have fought that Hydra even coming from this side, but, you know, it doesn't really matter because I really didn't want to do it off camera, so, you know. So it really doesn't matter, but, like, you know, generally speaking, that is something I noticed. Alright, I want to put on my normal ring. I don't know if we're going to go back into that stuff, but let's see. Now, I believe this is how you summon her, I think. Hey, there she is. Super cool. Hey.
I am Dusk of Elysium. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Ooh. Purchase item. Cute. Ulusil Ivory Catalyst. I don't imagine... Let's see here. Hang on. Where's my guide? It'll be under me stuff and in documents. Okay. Do I need... Let's see. I believe sorcery was up top. Yeah, miracles and sorcery. Okay, so like... Hidden body. Do you see hidden body anywhere? Let's see here. Great stuff. Magic barrier. Doesn't look like it. I don't think we need this stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like this stuff is included in what we need. Oh, no, here's sorceries. Okay, yep, hidden body. That is one of them. Okay, so technically we could get that, and we could get cast light, but at the same time, I'm not going mage, and so it's like, do I really think I'm going to need all of this now? Like, the only one that's I mean, it's a little more tempting is the weapon, because, like, do I need that weapon? So, like, technically I need this stuff for miracles, or for sorceries, like, for the achievement, but, like, I'm already really short on it, and I don't imagine you're locked out of this. So my only real question was, let's see, Crippin' Bustles, Tail Cuts. I don't imagine you can get it, because if you just can buy it, then it's probably not the kind you would find. I don't imagine I need it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I don't need the weapon. The sorceries I technically do need, but, like, if I'm doing another playthrough, I'm already going to have to come back, you know what I mean? And if I'm just doing a playthrough as a sorcerer, buying this stuff might be useful for that, but, you know, if I was already there. So, proper bow. That's cool.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home, I was taken, banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Mine too, my friend.
The sorceries of Ulysses differ from the magic of Fahrenheit. It is difficult to explain. Ulysses' sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Does thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? The sorcery.
Okay, I was just gonna double check if she had anything new.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Thank you, Dusk. Alright, I guess we could use a homeward bone. Especially because we have many. Would be nice not to have to walk back through that stupid forest. Okay. So it looks like the next area, according to this little guide, little area guide I'm looking at, is New Londo Ruins, which makes me nervous because it looks like the only way you can do it is because obviously there's the ghosts, and so it's like your options are to use the transient curse, which is that, like, you know, not like disposable, but it's like the consumable, to allow you to attack them, or have a cursed weapon to be able to damage the ghosts. Yeah. Now I'm on the fence. Like, should I try and find a cursed weapon? Because having a consumable to rely on makes me very nervous. You know. Makes me very nervous, so maybe I'll do some really quick little research here, so just give me a second here. I am back, so I was looking up what our best method was. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is. So we are gonna need... Let's see, what is the best one? Daughter Camp, that's not it. Anne Orlando, that's not it. Sunlight Altar, no... Well, I don't remember what Sunlight Altar is. I was thinking that was the Chamber of the Princess. That's not the one. We could go to the Sunlight Altar, but I have to figure out the best way of getting to that merchant girl. I'm trying to think what the best way to get there is. Because I need to buy some more transient curses. Because yeah, it looks like you can fight them while you're cursed. Oh. Problem is that, isn't that dragon just gonna land on my head and kill my ass anyway? Let's see. Well, actually, isn't Firelink the best way? Hang on. Isn't Firelink the best way? Because, like, isn't that the whole kind of the benefit of unlocking that shortcut? Maybe doing that. Let's go to Firelink, and then we'll just take the shortcut, and we'll see if we can buy several from her. Supposedly, these things last 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, the transient curses last 3 to 5 minutes. How many do we have anyway? Because the only other way to do it is you could be cursed and fight them yourself. I have 2, so they last like 3 to 5 minutes or something. Maybe we'll just go ahead and rest here. But yeah, they last like 3 to 5 minutes, and yeah. And it looks like the ghosts themselves have a chance to drop them, which is interesting. And yeah, like doesn't sound like that big of an area to begin with. And like apparently, your other option is to use a cursed weapon. Holy Lord, did you like teleport or am I just blind? Anyway, but your only other option is to use a. Your only other option is to use a cursed weapon, but there's only 3 cursed weapons in the game, apparently. Rude. But there's only 3 cursed weapons in the game, and one of them is the cursed, like, Great Sword of Artorias, which is obviously, like, you know, it requires lots of stats that we don't have. And then there's only 2 other ones, and those other weapons have a chance of being dropped by the ghosts themselves. So, you know, so there's not a lot of options going on there. So, you know, not a tremendous amount of options going on there. So, you know, really just buying that. The other option is to fight them all cursed, so you could go and find, like, a basilisk and then just hang out around him until he curses you. But obviously you're half health, and so obviously that's a little bit nerve-wracking because now suddenly you only have half the health bar that you normally would. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking. So it's like, for now we'll try it this way. Worst case scenario, we'll just get cursed. Okay, yes, thank you, crazy lady. Alright, I need transient curse. 4,000, oh my god, they're more expensive than I thought. I didn't look what their cost was initially, so. Well, it looks like the ghosts have a fair chance to drop them anyway, so it's like... The other option, too, is that some people also mentioned... I guess we'll go ahead and do this, and then maybe we'll... Well, I don't know, we shouldn't need the Homeward Bone. I mean, I say that, but maybe we'll just highlight it just to be super safe. Anyway, we'll just make sure we're on the right thing. Anyway, but yeah. So apparently the ghosts have a chance of dropping them too, and then someone else online was saying that their method was to through trial and error and learn where things were, and like the guy was saying that he died a lot because mostly because he fell off ledges. But you can just run through the whole area without fighting a single ghost, like. You know, obviously that is technically possible because apparently the goal is to like raise a water level or drop water level, something to do with the water and like raising it or dropping it or whatever. So apparently that's the overall objective. So, you know, that being said, if worst case, if you could make it there, you could just bounce like after that, really. So we'll try the you know, real regular sauce method, but you know, we might have to change our strategy depending on how badly it goes. Depending. I'm hoping we don't have too many deaths. Like, I'm hoping, like, we can just sort of go through the area and stay afloat enough with the stuff that they drop, you know? Like, if they dropped a few, you know, if they dropped them, or if they dropped a cursed weapon, like, I would love that the most, obviously. So, we already got the, whatchamajorkit. Anyway, we already got the Firekeeper soul, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just ignore that. And otherwise, we'll just work our way in. Now, I think the first ghost, because obviously we were here before, but we were just on a mission. Or at least I was. I don't know how much you guys saw, because I don't remember what was on camera. I guess I'll go ahead and activate one. It's not good, my friend. It's not good. I might could have waited a second longer, too, like... Okay, at least they're not tough. I would assume they don't respawn. Mostly I'm watching for ledges. Alright, because I'm very worried I'm going to walk off and die. Alright, we don't have time to loiter here. I'm on a timer. Oh, look at that. There's a ghost way up there. Yeah, they're not that tough. Really, the only real reason why they're only even a little threatening is because you can't hit them without curse. Is the only real reason they actually have any threat at all. Oh, cute. Oh, that's not cute. Oh, well, I'm not gonna wait for you. Well, that's not cute. Alright, hang on. Yikes. Ooh, more transient curse. Well, what luck. Ooh. Oh, even more. Wow, look at that. They actually are pretty fairly common. I was just like, had the shield forward and was like, run for it. I mean, I'm not gonna wait for you. You can either chase my cute ass down or deal with it. Holy lord. Alright. Mostly it was just because it was weird to fight him. Oh, you bitch.
This is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Thanks, dude. I'm already set. I got the ring.
Hello there, the key to the...
Oh. Oh. Wow, he sells this crap for cheap. Hey, I'll take 2 of them. Thanks, dude. Resist curse. Cute. Thanks, man. I expected him to be hostile. Alright, anyway. Back to it. I would imagine I'm probably speeding up this footage with some sweet lo-fi. I'll probably continue to do that. Oh. Well, well. I opens the door. I mean, I'm not done exploring. There's other stuff, and these ghosts aren't as scary as it felt like they were, and so, you know, all's well that ends well, but we might as well get this, I'm assuming it's an elevator. Get this up, and we'll double check it's an elevator and not like a trap. It is. Cool. Alright, back to exploring. Alright, well. I feel pretty good about that. I feel like I got most of probably what's in there. I activated another curse because I'm paranoid, but... Whoa. Holy Lord. Wanna go? Ow. They kind of hurt. Yeah, that was way too long of a wind-up to actually make a move there. And now you're dead. Oh. It's the Valley of the Drakes. Cute. I was just curious if I could climb that, but I cannot. You guys stay there. I'm just gonna look around. Oh, it's like what, like the ground floor of the spooky place? God dang, look at all the bodies. Ooh. It's all spooky, dude. It's all spooky, dude. I'm just like super paranoid about what I'm gonna discover in here. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I knew you were gonna be there. It's just like, I'm not dumb, buddy. Oh, it was a triple combo. Oh. Oh. Please get off my screen. Thank you. Ah, there you go. Man, this guy thought he was Bruce Lee. He was just spamming the kick. Not that it did anything for him, but he thought he was so cool. Well, this place is creepy. Come on then, pal. Let's see it with where your archer buddy can't see me. Oh, triple combo. Cute. This is dead. Alright, not an archer. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Nope. I'm just curious. It didn't feel like especially weak to it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's not working, though, at the same time. Kia! Hiya! Upside, it's not tough. It's just weird looking. I'll use this weapon. Grabs super weak weapon that I'm not built for. Alright. Hang on. You gotta keep moving. Gotta keep loosey-goosey. Come on then, Haas. Do not do it. Do not. Dead. Oh, Titanite chunk. Neato. Just like checking all the rooms. Humanity, that's nice. Don't you want to bet this is a mistake? He's waiting for the inevitable trap. Oh. I mean, I'm still, you know, my thoughts are still open about the whole it's a trap thing, but... Hang on, this is familiar. Is this like just like the same part of the ruins I was already at? Because it feels very familiar, my friend. I mean, maybe it's just like the same ruins, but the flooded part, because it is all wet. Like, you know. Hang on. Is this way a different... It does look different, doesn't it? Okay. Weird. This place is spooky. Luckily, the Abyss Watchers aren't that scary. Weird. I hope I'm not just, like, fully on backtracking, like, on accident. Ooh, it's real. Very large ember. That sounds good. Do you think that's going to allow me to get my weapon to above 15? I've upset the ghosts. The time has come to bounce. Easy, easy. There's no reason to run off just because I want to GTFO. I feel like I probably, you know, that felt pretty linear. I felt like I got what I wanted. Now we can get the hell out of here. Oh, I think this was just, that was all that was, I think. Okay, well, that was good. Obviously there's that area over there, and we'll double check, make sure there's nothing else over here, which it doesn't look like it. Alright, well. This is spooky. Oh, I barely got that up in time. Alright, come on then. I am much faster than him, so play to our strengths. He doesn't have the health to fully withstand. Come on. You can't keep it up forever, pal. Ha, you miscalculated. Ooh. Alright, hang on. Actually, I don't think I can get there from this side. That looks a lot like death. Alright, I think maybe we can try reaching it from this side. Oh, there's more. Cracked red eye orb. Got it. I hear it. I'm ready. Oh, there he is. Do not hide behind your void shield, pal. Okay. Alright, what I really wanted, though, was to go up here. Nice. Alright. Okay, not down that way. Okay, so we have big stairs, and then we have little stair over here. I'm a little curious where little stairs go over big ones. So maybe we'll start with that. I hear breathing, question mark? I'm accepting there's gonna be something nasty bad over here. Weird. I mean, I can get up on this ledge, but, like, is there a reason? Not really. Alright, fair enough. So, little ledge is just a trap? Question mark? I 100% hear breathing, so it's like, I don't know. That doesn't necessarily mean there's anything over there. It could easily be on this ledge up here, which seems more likely, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, well, through the door it is, then. Oop, there's a blob monster again. Do you think my flaming sword was specifically good against that, do you think? I prefer to, I was about to say, deal with any knights that are over here first. Oh. Okay. Well, getting here is not the funnest thing in the universe. But, you know. Is what it is. Okay, so this one gives me HP from fallen enemies. It has a chance to give me a small amount of HP. So that's good when you're going through big areas, but when you're fighting bosses, it's not so good. Unless they spawn lots of little enemies, then it might be useful, but I need this to survive the abyss, so something has to go, and I would rather have the chance of the HP thing, fighting bosses, over the other option. So, you know... I like having the ring of steel protection because it makes me feel safer. Okay, yeah, so not the funnest thing to get here, but you know, we have survived worse things. So we'll see what this is all about. Hopefully, it's not the worst thing in the world. Boy, this is a long way down. Wouldn't it be funny if this is just like a never-ending spiral? It's just like, you know, it's like a loop that just keeps on looping. Oh Lord! Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. I hit him. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it looks worse than it is, to be honest. That didn't feel very good, did it? Alright, is that a joke? Oh my god. Ow. So what? Undodgeable, unstoppable attack? That's not super awesome, not gonna lie. Upside, I don't think I should be worried about falling off anywhere. Wow, that is disgusting reach. Come on, stamina. Come on, stamina. I'm sorry. Oh, God, there's one behind me to the right. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.